guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smitha. Welcome to my channel. So I recently did a one brand tutorial on a different brand and you guys absolutely loved it and requested that I do a Maybelline one brand tutorial. So I'm going to be using some of my favorite products from Maybelline and I will show you how I got this look. But before we start, just a couple points. This is not a sponsored video. I bought all these products myself with my own money. And second, all the cosmetics that I'm using today are from Maybelline, but not necessarily the tools like the brushes and the sponges. So having said that, let's get started. And if you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. As always, I'm going to be starting with my brows. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Brow Precise in deep brown to fill in the sparse areas. I like to use the spoolie to brush my hair downwards first to fill in the top part of my brows, and then I brush my hair upwards and fill in the bottom part. And then I'm going to be using a concealer. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal in 20, which is light. I'm going to take it with this e.l.f. eyeliner brush, which is really flat and thin and helps to do precise, delicate work. I'm going to clean up the lower border of my brows as well as use this concealer on my lids as a primer. Next, I'm going to be using a fairly new product from Maybelline. This is the Master Fix Setting Powder. As you can see, it's a very finely milled powder. So it's a loose powder that slips off very easily and is perfect for setting and smoothing out areas. I'm going to be using this to set my lids just so the concealer doesn't crease. I'm using some sticky tape in the corners to get straight edges. I'm going to be using the new Maybelline Soda Pop eyeshadow palette, and if you guys haven't used this actually smells like soda. I'm first going to be taking the shade Crushing, which is a very pretty orange shade. With this Folklore small blending brush, I'm going to place it in the outer V as well as the crease. I'm going to keep adding more color to this till I'm happy with the intensity. Next, with my Sigma E40, which is a larger blending brush, I'm going to blend out the edges so everything looks really soft and well blended into my skin tone. Next, I'm taking a dark brown shade called Root Beer with a small blending brush from Doe Color, and I'm going to use this to intensify the outer corner as well as the crease. And as you can see, I'm keeping it lower than the orange shade that I used as my transition color. I'm going to blend out the two shades using my Sigma E40. To deepen the outer corner further, I'm going to be using a black eyeshadow from Maybelline. This is the single black eyeshadow in Night Sky. I'm taking it with a small fluffy brush which I got in a Rimmel palette, and I'm going to simply place it in the outer corner to deepen the outer corner as well as the outer crease. Before I cut the crease, I'm going to clean up my lid using the Micellar Cleansing Water. I'm going to take this with a Q-tip and going to clean up the area where I'm going to be using the concealer just so I have a clean slate to work with. And then I'm taking my Master Conceal once again with this flat shader brush, and I'm going to do a half cut crease. And the way I'm going to cut my crease is by dragging the brush downwards first from the point where I want to cut the crease, and then I'm going to join the dots and fill my lids. To make the blending easy, I'm going to diffuse the edges with my finger. I'm going to be using tonic in the inner third of my lid. This is a very pretty off-white ivory shimmer shade. Next, I'm going to be using Grey Pop right in the center of my lid. This is my favorite shade in the entire palette, and I'm also going to be blending out the edges. To prime my face, I'm going to be using the Instant Age Rewind Primer and Skin Transformer. This has always been one of my favorite primers. It fills in the pores, it's mattifying, as well as it fills in the fine lines and smoothens out your skin before you apply anything else over it. For foundation, again, I'm going to be using one of my all-time favorites. This is the Dream Liquid Mousse in 90, which is Honey Beige. This is a little bit deeper than my skin tone, but that's okay. We will rectify it using some concealer. But this is the foundation I reach out to even now for everyday use. It's very lightweight, very hydrating, and it just feels awesome on the skin. It says that it gives you an airbrush finish, and I completely agree with that. To highlight the high planes, I'm using the Age Rewind Concealer in Honey. This is a very high coverage, very blendable, and dries very quick. Still to date, this is one of my favorite drugstore concealers. You would have seen me use this so many times in so many different videos. I'm going to blend this out with a damp beauty sponge. To set this concealer, I'm using the Master Fix Setting and Perfecting Loose Powder. I'm going to use the same damp beauty sponge, and I'm going to use this in areas where I applied the concealer. And then with a large powder brush, I'm going to dust this powder out so it spreads across my face evenly and sets the entire face. Going back to my eye makeup, I'm first taking Crushing with a small flat shader brush. This one's from Deck of Scarlet. I'm going to use this to smoke out the entire lower lash line. I'm next taking Tonic with a small definer brush, and I'm going to be using this in the inner third. I'm going to be using Grey Pop right in the center. And the black eyeshadow in the outer third, and I'm going to be joining it with the black eyeshadow that I used in the outer corner of my lid. I'm taking some Maybelline gel liner in black with a small angled brush. I'm going to use this to tightline my waterline as well as draw out a small wing and define my top lash line. Before I use falsies, I'm going to curl my lashes and apply a coat of mascara. The one that I'm using is the Big Shot Mascara, again from Maybelline. For lashes, I'm using the Black Label lashes in Brazen. These are cruelty-free lashes, and they kind of wing out and they don't cover your lid, so these are perfect for hooded eyes like myself. And to attach these, I'm going to be using Star Glue. To contour as well as for blush, I'm using the Master Contour. I'm first taking the contour shade, which is really light because this palette is in light to medium. I probably need the medium to deep, but I couldn't find it. I'm going to use this to add some structure to my face. To contour my nose, I'm going to be using this small toothbrush shaped brush, which I got with an oval brush set that I bought off of Amazon. I'm going to link it down below in the description box for you guys. And this is very easy to use in smaller areas like the nose and the cupid's bow. The blush is also pretty light, but it adds that light hue of rosiness to your cheeks, which I absolutely love. And to highlight, I'm going to be using Maybelline Master Chrome in 100, which has the golden undertone, and it's perfect for deeper skin tones. This is everything that I want in a highlighter. Look at that gold. It is so royal and it's absolutely fantastic. I'm going to be using this on my high points, and for larger areas, I'm going to be using my Sigma highlighter brush. And for smaller areas like the nose and under my brows, I'm going to be using this flat shader brush from Folklore. On my lips, I wanted something that'll complement, that'll go with, as well as contrast my eye makeup. And for that, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Unnude Liquid Lipstick in Ruler. And I find this formula very comfortable on the lips. It's not drying. It doesn't feel that plasticky kind of a feeling, which I absolutely hate. So this is very comfortable. And here's the completed look. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. For your convenience, I'm listing all the products in the description box right below this video. Also, you'll find my social media accounts there, so make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook for more chatting, behind the scenes and whatnot. All the good stuff that I usually don't post on YouTube. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Bye guys.